A historic day in terms of voter turnout expected today. The Registrar of Voters estimating more than 1 million people have already turned in their ballots ahead of Election Day. ABC 10 News anchor Mary McKenzie joining us live at the Registrar of Voters. And Mary, the polls there now going to open in less than half an hour, but really opening for the last time, we should say, because they've been open. You could go to the Registrar, right, for like the past month.
Well, in the past few days, they've had in-person voting here. That's been an option. So the line, the markers are set up, everything is in place, and we'll be out here at 7 o'clock. There's still, at this point, nobody in line to be the first in the door to vote here on Election Day. But we do expect we'll see some people, despite the numbers, those record numbers, who have done early mail-in or early in-person voting.
This is my chance to hopefully, say this is what I want.
More than 1 million San Diego voters have already cast ballots over 3 days of early in-person voting, and then hundreds of thousands by mail. And that said, the county registrar does still expect there are a lot of people who will wait and vote. That ceremony of voting on Election Day. In 2016, as a gauge, 500,000 people did vote in person on Election Day. If that happens again, there could still be some long lines here and also at the 235 super polling locations across the county. So they estimate more than 70,000 people took advantage of those 3 days of early in-person voting at the super polling locations. Many of them are those larger size facilities like SDSU, for example, and school auditoriums in order to make it easier to socially distance. And there are 1.9 million registered voters in the county. So with these record numbers, those first numbers and those early returns tonight just after the polls close could be very telling.
1 million mail ballots is what I anticipate, and tens of thousands of polling place ballots already in that first set of results. That could equate out to be 60 to 70% of the overall votes cast.
And that's twice the percentage we saw in 2018. So again, we should know quite a bit of information right after those early returns come out. So you do need to be in line by 8 p.m. tonight if you do want to vote in person here. You can register still and vote by provisional ballot today. So if you truly waited till the last minute, you still have options. We're live from the Registrar's office. Mary McKenzie, ABC 10 News.